Why Magnus?
Oh, here we go. Now, time for Ben to get a little bit now.
Heir of who is that? Heir of somebody. I didn't see the rest of it. I chose Benjamin Magnus because I'm like a Romanophile. I really like Roman history, and Magnus is a praetorman given to like great military commanders, and I play strategy games. Magnus in Latin means great, so in Latin, Benjamin Magnus means Benjamin, the great leader, basically.
Glorious Rita.
So most people just assume it's Scandinavian just because at the time I didn't realize what I was doing because I didn't know Magnus was also like a pseudonym in Scandinavian countries, and I was playing, and you know, I didn't know shit about Paradox at the time. I was just playing games I liked, and I didn't realize Paradox was a Swedish company, and that I would have a lot of Scandinavian viewers who were just like, oh, you must be Swedish, and I was like, no, it's the other thing. But nobody knows that, so whatever, it works. But it was just because of that. It means the great in Latin. So is your surname not Magnus Ben? No, it's Benjamin Magnus.
My surname is Bob. Yes, I was named Bundeswehr when I was born.
Yep. That's it. Your parents must have really hated you.
They were ultra German nationalists.
Oh my! I don't know if you're allowed to put those two words together in a sentence anymore.
You're demonetized.
That's getting DM'd.
Eat a bag of dicks.
Don't worry, we still love you, you sweet fuck. I'm not Swedish. God damn it! Bundeswehr Roberts. Well, his name's Robert, not Roberts. He's not multiple Bobs. Although there is the rumor that Bob is just my alt, so... Everybody knows that Bob is just my alt. But I don't know why, but every single time we ended up doing something together, Bob, all I can think of is, boy, I really wish there were vanilla Warcraft servers right now.
I don't know why you think that either.
I don't know why. I just assume that that'd be something you'd be into and that it'd be fun. I don't know why I assumed that. I have nothing to base that off of. Nothing.
There's a lot of time. The only reason I want vanilla servers is so I can inflict it on my wife.
Actually, I want to inflict it on my wife as well.
Because Megan's really into World of Warcraft, you know, still like today, but she was introduced to it in
Wrath of the
Cataclysm.
Oh,
she did play Wrath, but she didn't really like do a lot of the raiding necessarily in Wrath, though. She got more into it when Cataclysm came around.
Megan's not very wrathful, guys.
So I mean, she's been, you know, she has a different raiding experience than what we had with like Vanilla and Burning Crusade. Oh my
god, I miss Vanilla raids.
So that was that's something I'd like to expose her to at some point if classic servers are a thing.
Swedish infiltration started. Yeah, I know. How was Sweden before he moved to the U.S.? If I was from Sweden, I probably wouldn't have moved to the U.S. I don't think we have a lot of Swedish immigrants here, considering everything. You guys having a LAN party would be cool. Well, a real LAN party would be difficult, considering an Ethernet cord that's that long would be really expensive. I remember when I was a kid, I cannot remember the name of the place. It was basically like a comic store that had, like LAN computers set up, and you could go in there and pay, you know, like $5, $4 an hour, I think it may have been, to go play your LAN games. That's where we used to LAN party. Got the French aircraft carriers bottled up in Marseille.
Yeah, I never went to a store to do that kind of thing. We always went to a buddy's place to do that on the weekends.
Well, that was when I was really young, like before I owned my own computer. But then, you know, once I had my own rig, it was just like, all right, just pick up the desktop and go over there for the weekend. Hey, Megan's in chat. Hey, Megan. Hello.
My wife, Megan?
Yeah, Liquid Bangos.
Oh, look at that.
What are you doing here, Megan?
The infiltration has begun.
The infiltration. Oh no! Bundeswehr Megan.
Nah, it doesn't work.
No, it's not. Although, didn't you say Megan was Mexican?
She is.
Mexican Megan. Alliteration. But I don't know if she'll want to go with that. All right,
Yeah, she's Mango. That's her chosen moniker.
Oh yeah, I picked that up. I've watched a bunch of her like art doodling streams.
She's actually gonna be streaming art later today.
Oh, cool. Well, sometimes I do that like when I'm doing busy work, when I'm doing other things, just because it's like, no one's screaming in my face. That's nice.
And then the Panzers arrived.
I smell Luftwaffes. All right, my light bombers need.
Pretty much as soon as we wipe out the Amsterdam pocket and then the Rotterdam pocket, we'll be free to just move right through Belgium through Belgium and then into France proper. That's where the majority of the troops are right now, is Amsterdam, Rotterdam. I don't see a lot of French troops along the border myself. I mean, like the Maginot Line is pretty well stacked, but like they haven't been doing anything on the Maginot Line. They're just sitting there.
I'm making pretty steady progress around Marseille right now, trying to create a pocket and moving to the Rhone River. I'm out of the mountains now, so my attacks are just against like weakened French troops, like out in the open. Italy can into France. Oh, Italy can into France.
Well, yeah, Italy's been fighting on French soil for, a couple months now.
U.S. has the most Swedish immigrants of any other nation on Earth, but I bet the United States could say that about a whole lot of countries.
Land of opportunity sort of thing.
We've got that whole statue thing going. We've got there's some words on it that I think are about that kind of thing. Have something to do with that. Wait, didn't I tell you guys to fuck off out of that place that's getting bombed constantly?
Oh, that's adorable. They're trying to break out of Rotterdam.
Aww.
That's so cute. Look at him go.
That's very so adorable. There's this so cute little
no,
Dutch.
It's not them trying to break out. It's other French troops trying to break in.
Oh, okay. Those are two nice pockets.
They're shouting, "Let my people go!" right now.
Let my people go!
Let my people go! They're not gonna be able to do it. There's just too many German divisions stacked here. They're outnumbered, outgunned. I have a higher, I don't have as much war exhaustion as they do, quite frankly, right now. They're just done.
Somebody just asked why we're not in total control of Spain right now. Well, the Spanish Civil War is still raging, and neither Bob nor I have any plans to kill the Spanish.
I mean, we didn't get involved in that at all. We can, but I don't think we need to
right now, I'm not going to touch that with the 10-foot pole, so... I ripped through the Alps, and I'm moving on the Rhone River right now to reorganize. So I'm okay with what I'm doing right now. Like, if I get control of southern France and Spain, the Spanish Civil War ends, and some non-fascists are in control down there, then maybe I'll be like, oh hey, maybe I'll just go kill Spain for shits and giggles.
Actually, yeah, rebase to Prussia. You guys...
Someone just asked if I'm planning on watching the new Lost in Space. I watched 3.5 episodes and gave it up because I hate it.
That's that Netflix series I just started up, isn't it?
Yeah, I hate it.
I have not experienced it yet.
It's
error, game no longer in sync.
Oh, save. Everybody save. Don't crash. Saved! Okay. That's okay.
But no, I'm not familiar with it. I did try watching that Punisher series that was on there, and I think I got like 3 or 4 episodes into that one. I felt like there was information I was missing beforehand. I'm not sure if it's like exposition later on it, but I kind of stopped watching it because I just didn't really understand what was going on with the character.
I've actually never seen any of the Punisher movies, so I would be lost.
Well, that's the thing. I'm not sure if there's information I'm missing. Like, I know the basic premise of the Punisher, but I don't... the way the story plays out is like there's a lot of things that seem to have happened before the series starts that I'm not in on, so I don't know what's going on with it.
Dan goes for it. Thanks for the resub. Create a new robot. I think I shall. There's actually a very specific part in Lost in Space where like they uttered one line and I was like, nope, whoever wrote this has absolutely no idea what words are. So I am not going to continue watching this. There's this really, I mean, it's poorly written from the get-go. And the visuals, like the robot from Lost in Space that they've got in there, when it's CGI, it's actually it looks really good. Like, it doesn't look like CGI in front of live action. It looks nice. The problem is when it's live action and it's just some guy in a derpy suit, it looks awful. Like, there's one part where he's walking backwards and you can clearly see that the actor in the suit cannot see where he's going and has no mobility. So it's like, it kind of looks like a guy in like one of those like dog bite suits where they're training like police dogs, like trying to walk backwards and like tripping over his own feet, which looks like shit. Let's see. Let's host. Save game. Yes! Okay, Bob, no issues. Save game's fine.
Hooray.
Give me 2 seconds here to load it in. I'm going to get to where I lost it, though. I'm going to get there. Poorly written is new Far Cry. I didn't play Far Cry. Can you give a really quick rundown of how this game works? You play it if you want to have fun, you play as fascists and kill the Soviets. But there's no quick way to explain this game. But anywho, back onto the topic we were talking about. You can come on in, Bob. So a part of a spaceship fell from space and hit a planet and somehow didn't obliterate itself. Even though it was clearly not like an armored piece of a warship. It was like the International Space Station crashing and landing intact on the Earth.
Eat a bag of dicks.
Hey, Alexander Grayson, thanks for the cheer.
Eat a bag of dicks.
Glad you could catch some scream. Glad you could show up. So, and next to the crash section, like, the ship's apparently only communication system, which is like a satellite dish from 1989, crashed as well. Also landed perfectly intact from space, hitting a planet, and landed, like, embedding itself in the ground without crumpling at all. So it's just, you know, there. And then it's really big, so at one point it falls over because Deus Ex Machina. That's pretty much the entire series in a nutshell, is because Deus Ex Machina. So the thing falls over, and the characters do that thing where they're like, no, if I run away from it, I'll get crushed, but if I stand in this one spot, I will not be crushed because of the shape, you know, like a house falling over, they stand in a window kind of thing. And so they do that. And then the characters are saved by another character who, you know, blasts this irregularly shaped hole in the side of the radar dish, basically, and goes, his first thing, it goes, do you have any idea how long it took me to find that shaped charge? And I went, shaped charge? Nope, I'm out. You don't know what a shaped charge is. The writer doesn't know what a shaped charge is. That's not how that works. I'm done.
I mean, it sounds like Far Cry 5 levels of stuff going on.
Like, it looked like someone with Parkinson's carved a hole with like a blowtorch. He was like, yeah, I used a shaped charge to blow this hole. And it didn't just put a thumb-shaped hole that melted your face off in the metal. It just blew a regularly shaped hole in it for some reason. And I was like, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Everything else that's wrong with this show, or the writing's so bad, I can't handle it anymore. We're not doing that. But between the stupid robot, like, the guy in the stupid robot suit, and the bad writing, and you know, in like a superhero movie, there'll be that one moment where the music swells because they did the thing that they had to do to save the world.
Yeah.
It does. They do that like every 6 minutes.
Eat a bag of dicks. Eat a bag of dicks. Eat a bag of dicks.
What show are we talking about? The Lost in Space remake on Netflix?
I haven't seen. Oh, Air Game no longer in sync again.
All right, we'll try it again.
Maybe try speed 1 when we get back in.
That's a good point. I immediately put it on speed 2. Sorry, Bob.
I know you're excited to take on the Rhone River, but yeah,
I really am. But like between the writing.
See, here's one of the things I'm going to illustrate on the whole Heartsfire 3 versus Supreme Ruler multiplayer thing here is that this is modded content, so I'm not going to rage as hard at this as I am like Supreme Ruler multiplayer.
Is that space content that works about on the same par? Is Kevin Spacey starring in Lost in Space? No. Did Ben hate Dr. Smith? Yeah, I hated Dr. Smith. She's a thoroughly unlikable character who, for some reason, everybody likes.
And Gary Oldman.
I love Gary Oldman. He's like my favorite actor.
He was the doctor in the Lost in Space movie that came out in like the late 90s or early 20s.
I actually don't mind that. Thanks for the follow, Bobby. I don't mind the old one because it's corny. It's corny in a good way. It's not bad. I don't mind it. Issue with the mod is RAM allocation. Use the issue reload interface. Okay. So my chat's telling me that if you refresh the interface every once in a while, it kind of clears up some of the issues we've been having, which is not terribly difficult to do.
How do we do that?
You just open up the command interface with a tilde and type reload interface as one word. And it just refreshes the interface, and apparently that helps with like RAM leak issues. Memory leak.
Okay.
Here, we'll try. Well, maybe every like hour, maybe every 45 minutes, we'll do that. Want some horrible dad jokes? I'm gonna go ahead and pass on the dad jokes.
Let's do it at the top of the hour because I think that'll be easier to remember.
Top of the hour. That sounds good. All right, game's up.
Okay, join. I thought we didn't have access for like console commands though, multiplayer.
Goddamn bugs whacked us, Charlie.
Radioactive, thanks for the resub. 7 months in a row. You've been around since the beginning. Thanks, bud. I think because that's a console command that doesn't actually affect the game. It just it doesn't affect like the gameplay. It just affects the physical interface you're working with, like your instance of the game. I think it should be fine. Oh yeah, and fucking Will Robinson. Man, that child actor is an annoying little fuck. All right, speed
reload interface. No cheats in MP. That's what I get when I try to reload interface.
Okay, reload interface. No cheats in it. Okay, that's not a thing we can do, Bob.
No reloading of interface here, guys.
Apparently that's a cheat. Somehow it's cheating. Those games names though. Oh yeah, Radioactive. Me and Bob spent more time coming up with joke names than we did trying to get the game to physically work.
True story.
Boondoff Bobbler and Benito Magnuslini. Dutiful purple hero. Thanks for the follow. All right. Well, while this is on speed one, I'm gonna take a really quick restroom break. I'll be back in like less than a minute.
Okay. Well, the Polish front is still we're making progress on the Polish front still. I'm not really worried about the Polish front. The Poles are broken. They're trying to stiff arm me as best we can. The Western front's where the action is at currently. And they're trying to repel my air forces, but I don't think they're doing a very good job of it. I mean, some of my air force I think could probably do with a break though. Oh well, no, these interceptors are actually good to go. Let's go and send them up into the air over here. Range, just a little bit of a. Not quite that big. Let's make you a little smaller. Let's make your AO like that. I think that'll work. Air intercept and go for it, because we got French bombers and stuff in the area. Need to shoot them down. Yeah, fuck those guys. Yeah, fuck that guy. All right, then we've got. Like, you guys are good to go too. Let's make sure you guys are flying in the air as well. Intercept. We'll give you a little bit wider area because you're going to prevent strategic bombing there. So go ahead and make that happen. Then who's this over here? More interceptors. Well, yeah, just go ahead and come on over here, because this is where they're going to come from, is this direction. Yeah, go.
Okay.
Go!
Did Bob know CBB?
Yes.
Fuck me, Bob. What? Why does my chat say that? Also, hey, Purple Hero. Attack the Vatican? I own the Vatican! The Pope's mine! I am the Poper! Well, I am the...
Pontifex Magnus.
I should yeah, that's actually a good one. Pontifex Magnus. Those are both Latin words.
Oh, now it's completed here. Oh, more garrison divisions. Where should I put you? Actually, I'm going to hold these garrison divisions that are popping up in my queue here. Just hold them for now.
Well,
they're probably going to want to deploy them on like the French ports that I get later.
What would be really efficient is to just hold them in there and then pop them into the ports as you capture them.
Oh, you know what I wanted to do, but we actually ended last time before I did this, was I wanted to create some police units. So.
Oh yeah, MP units are real good. What you'd want is MPs, Cav, and like a division HQ, and that's basically it. MPs for suppression, Cav for suppression plus a little bit of combat width, and division HQ just to get whatever combat bonus you get your hands on.
Just one of each. That's fine.
Yeah. Well, actually, let me take a look at the division builder here and make sure that's still the same as it was before. So let's see. We would want... Well, it's sort by suppression, which is the... No, that's strength. Where's suppression on here? There it is. MPs. Cav. Yeah, that's basically all you need. Cav, MP, division HQ.
I know in Hoi 4 you want to stack Cav just like nobody's business.
Yeah.
But
But
we're
I
not
mean-
playing that.
It depends on, like, how much manpower you got.
Gee, where is the suppression stat here?
Suppression stat is the
Division.
little flag next to the speed stat.
SS Division HQ actually might be a better choice.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, we're going to do 5 serial runs of 4 on that.
Sounds good to
Because
me.
we're going to have a lot of territory eventually.
Oh, yeah. You're going to need a lot
and that's
of
not
those.
going to be super priority right this second because we're only going to have Poland to deal with really in the near future.
Meanwhile, if you're going to join the MP, that sounds fun. Next week, if you want to. So there's open slots. Plenty of open slots.
Deary me.
Oh, my. French are actually doing a hell of an attack against me in one province.
It's okay. The Gerbil Brigade will help you.
Yeah,
Kind of, actually.
isn't
They're
I think
actually
it's
a little-
it's the province where the gerbils are fighting. The gerbils are the ones that are getting wrecked.
Yes, they are. I mean, there's a fort right behind us. I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, it's not.
No,
It's not the Albertville's right. It's not the end of the world if they lose a province.
Mussolini commits suicide.
That could be it. I'm not gonna rule it out. All right, if I'm gonna actually launch some attacks along these lines here, see if I can try to disrupt this a little bit. All right, cool. And then what I could do here is attack right there. Free up one of those flanks. There we go. I've already relieved some pressure on that front. Sluts in Bavaria? Are you saying you're going to be a very slutty Bavarian? I'm not sure. I'm not sure
What
how
does that
you.
mean?
I'm not sure how you be slutty in EU4. You're only allowed so many royal marriages. Oh, right. Let's see. Go to diplomacy and automate trade because for some reason that unclicks every single time. Do I need any of these?
Interceptors. I'm actually going to deploy these other interceptors. The Polish Air Force is a joke. We're going to deploy these other interceptors.
It's true. It's true.
Rebase. I mean, there are aircraft that come out of Poland every so often, and they like try to hit something. But then my one group interceptor is like, no, you don't. This is so.
I'm sorry, but no.
You guys though. Yes, of course we're winning all the battles. Monsoon in full swing. Well, that sucks in Southeast
I
Asia.
must say, I don't think that's us.
You guys ground. Where's my ground attack option? Oh, wait a minute. That's not actually on here. Oh, here it is. Ground attack. Boom. Ground attack in the radius.
Don't you really like the Air Force like battle planner?
In here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
I really wish they would just take that and put that in Hoi 4. That would go a long. Get rid of air zones. Just
Is
get
that
rid
what
of
we're
air
gonna do
zones.
now, Ben? We're gonna talk about Hearts of Iron 4 and why we hate it.
Get rid of air zones and just put that in, and I'd be
Okay, I guess
happy.
we're doing this.
No, that's the end of that conversation. I'm not raging. I'm not salty. I'm just saying that would make me happy. I'm putting a positive swing on things, Bob. Shut up.
Stop yelling at me.
Let's talk about Far Cry 5. God damn it.
I don't want to talk about Far Cry 5. Why do you want to hurt me? Why do you want to keep hurting me? First you want to talk about why you hate Hoi 4, then you want to talk when you want me to discuss Far Cry 5.
I need misery loves company, Bob. Everybody knows it.
Stop yelling at me.
Thanks for the cheer, Purple Hero. Yes, and unfortunately, the Europeans get shafted on the bits on mobile, but it is appreciated nonetheless. Hey, Midgeman's viewers, thanks for the host. Ubisoft game number 5. I dislike Ubisoft as a company in general. I mean, I've never really thought of them as, like, paragons of virtue. They've never completed that ambition in CK2. I lost all faith and hope in Ubisoft when Silent Hunters 5 came out, and it was borked beyond all reason because of their shitty DRM.
No, the Polish are attacking across the river. That's adorable.
Oh, that's cute.
He's so cute.
Such cute little Poles.
Mr. Booze, Mr. B,
Double O-Z. I'm already done with my beer.
You drunk?
I drank one beer. I'm not drunk. I drank one beer slowly. I'm not drunk. I'm a lightweight, but not that much.
You guys. No, actually, you guys aren't ready to attack. Just sit there. Sit there and look fashionable for now.
Mary, okay. Someone in chat wants to play. Wants us to play? Mary, fuck, kill, Bob. Ubisoft, EA, and Warner Brothers.
Say it again.
Mary, fuck, kill. You have to pick one to marry, one to kill, and one to fuck.
And what were my choices?
Ubisoft, EA, and Warner Brothers.
Well, EA's dead.
Kill EA.
That's out of the. That's already done. For all the murder they've caused over the years or decades, yeah, they need to go. That's not even a question.
Wow,
I have to slay the beast on that one. So now I gotta marry or fuck. It's Ubisoft and Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
Are we considering this purely on a game studio ground or their entire portfolio?
I would say as a game studio.
As a game studio, I haven't played a lot of Warner Brothers games.
I don't even know what they make. I'm sure to be on the list, it must be bad.
In that instance, at least I know something about Ubisoft. So I guess I would fuck Warner Brothers and then, marry Ubisoft. I guess because I don't know enough about Warner Brothers. I wouldn't marry them.
Dancing with Doctor Strange. I see where you're going with that. Fuck Warner Brothers, marry Ubisoft. Everybody is on board with killing EA, though. I think that's a.
Well, that's like a gimme.
That's definitely a gimme.
I mean, they killed Westwood Studios, which was one of my favorites.
Oh my God! Don't get me started, Bob. My childhood was Command and Conquer.
Well, so was mine. So I mean,
we're the same fucking age. What's your birthday?
March 30th.
Okay, so almost the same age. Mine's in December. All right. So I actually almost have like a real division built. The first real like home-built Italian division.
Fresh out of the oven.
Fresh out of the oven. Fresh baked Italians. Wait,
well, I think we might actually hold out in Chambéry there.
Yeah,
the French are still pretty beat up.
I've managed to kind of seize the support attacking provinces and release the add war goals. I don't know how that works in this situation. It's acquire territory. I put acquire territory south of France, like southern France. I don't know. I think France is only actually like 3 areas. How about I'll add Tunisia. That sounds like something I should own. Need scotch now? Maybe in a bit. You need toasters? I need like 1 toaster. I think I'm okay. I think the people will be okay without a toaster for a bit. All right, I've completed my own encirclement of maybe a French corps or so.
Have you? Where is it?
Marseille.
I don't. Oh yeah, okay. You're making them retreat, so yeah, you're gonna move right in there.
Yeah, I'm almost there.
Eat a bag
Night,
of
Utari. The Black Brandenburger. Thanks for the cheer. Italians need brick ovens, not toasters. True. For brick-fired pizzas. Oh my God, I want pizza right now.
Yeah, my officer, my leadership is just like tanking. I need to up that.
Well, between the new divisions you're creating and the casualties you're sustaining, yeah, you're probably hemorrhaging
more
officers.
We're gonna go ahead and throw that up.
A Wehrmacht officer for every man, woman, and child.
You will serve the glorious Reich, or you will be shot as a firing line.
Oh my. All right. So I'm just going to counterattack at Chambéry in Burgoyne.
Champion berries. Well, we've almost chewed through Amsterdam. We've destroyed a whole bunch of divisions, so they're down to the last 2 HQs and then an infantry division. There goes the other HQ division, actually.
There's some fucking waffle eaters down here. Goddamn Belgians! Bob, kill them harder!
I'm working on it.
All right, the encirclement is complete.
Wait, where'd my...
Something.
Where'd the German brigade go?
Are they in Berlin by any chance?
Did they shatter retreat?
Did they shatter retreat?
They did.